Well, here we are once again, and we're waiting for people to get the notice. Yeah,
Happy summer! First day of summer. I'm so excited.
it is exciting. And I had gotten all of these really cool books from the Sabbath series. This one's the
Oh,
Midsummer or Litha, however you say it. Yeah. So they have all of them. They have all of them, and they're about $13 a piece. That's it's pretty,
hmm.
but they're
I
really
I
nice.
didn't know they had a series, and I was going to get one that was about. I think it was the winter.
Oh yes, Beltane, not Beltane, Yule,
Well, it was
Yule.
either Yule or it was Beltane. Now I can't
Okay,
remember. I had it on
yeah,
my wish list for a while.
you did. Okay. Hello, Flower Beauty, and hello, Samantha. We're just kind of hanging out here until we
Wow.
get more folks coming in. But if
Yeah.
you'd like a reading, you just have to say you are just a reading. We're doing the 3-card reading. One is this year so far. Number 2 is present energies. Number 3 is what's to come. And then we'll alternate back and forth doing those or fairies. And one of us will
Mhm.
do fairies, one of us will do the other thing. Hi, Nathan. Okay. It's good to see you. Hi, TW. Nice to see you
Hi,
too.
Nathan. Hello,
Yeah,
TW. Samantha.
yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Yes, hello. Yeah. It's so nice to be here. And welcome to the solstice, the longest day of the year. Unfortunately, I
Isn't
got rain
it?
for my day. How about your day? How's your
Oh,
day?
we've been thunderstorming off and on for weeks now, but
Oh,
I mean, I see
mm-hmm.
the thunder clouds off in the distance, but so
Yep,
far, pretty nice.
pretty nice. All right. Yeah. Yep. We'll be doing the readings. One of us will do the 3-card spread and the other one will pull a fairy card or two. That's all. It's hot in Montreal. Oh, I bet it is. Yeah. I've only been to Montreal once, and it was 1968, and I was a young girl. And we went to go to Expo 67, which was the World's Fair. That was the name of it. And
Oh,
we went the year after, but they still had everything there. And we got lost. We couldn't find our car. We couldn't speak French. It was a mess.
oh my gosh.
We had to take like a taxi from one part to the parking lot. And I think the guy wanted to get the biggest tip or whatever. And he must, I think it was $30 in 1968 for the taxi. It was crazy.
It is
Yeah.
crazy.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Is it
Working with
still there, TW?
marketing.
Do people still go to Expo in Montreal? They still have it. It was so long ago. Hello, Kim. Hello, Queen Victor. We're
Hey,
doing
everyone.
3-card readings today for the solstice, and or you'll get a fairy reading. So any message, yep, you'll get the message you need to hear, I'm sure. Yeah. Anyway, Holly.
Unicorn Polly. Hello, everyone.
Yeah. I sprung it on Ginger. She had to find the cards to use, so she did find them.
You
Hello,
have them.
I'm
It's just a matter of, oh, which one do I
fine.
use?
I know. Yeah, which one you want to pick and not. So I'm going to just talk a little bit about what I found out about today with regard to it's the longest day of the year, and light triumphs, and yet the decline into the dark. The Sun King grown embraces the Queen of Summer in the love that is death, because it is so complete that all dissolves into a single song of ecstasy that moves the worlds. So the Lord of Light dies to himself and sets sail across the dark seas of time, searching for the Isle of Light that is rebirth. I thought that was pretty. Anyway, so today, midsummer, is a perfect day to commune with the fairies. And
Absolutely.
look who's here. Ginger Fairy. Yeah.
What the
So
heck?
what the heck? Many traditions use this day to make offerings. Let's see. Or goodwill. Try placing flowers to attract the fairies, or put out a bowl of milk. I didn't know that. Did you?
Milk. Never heard of milk. Honey,
I know.
but not milk.
Uh-huh. Yeah. They
Okay,
said
okay.
it.
Hang on. I gotta hang on that one.
Okay.
Summer putting milk out. Does that
Well,
sound like an oxymoron?
just, you know, what you would probably want to do is just like a little dribble drabble. I don't know. Yeah, because it would sour. You're right.
Ooh,
You're absolutely right.
unless they
Yeah,
like sour milk.
unless they like sour milk. Yeah.
Oh,
It says, ask for the blessing of the fairies, and let's see, put out try putting a bird feeder out, which we just did, and we're loving it. It's so wonderful to see all the birds. It says to have a few offering bowls. Fairies like mead, which is honey. So there you go. And as well as small sweet treats. Some say they like milk. That's why they suggested it. Pretty sparkly things also that may attract attention. When dealing with the Fae, be respectful and polite. They can be tricky if they get annoyed. Anyway, that's all I got. But I thought it was fun. Yeah. Oh, you heard they like chocolate? Well, if you like chocolate,
who
Kim, then
doesn't?
they like chocolate. Yeah, and you can help them eat it. So, yeah.
Flower asked if I were connected with the fairies in some way. One time during one of the Akashic Records lives,
Yeah.
I simply asked if I had any Celtic connections, and she said definitely Celtic fairy connections. And surprisingly to me, they were more from Ireland than, say,
Oh,
Scotland or England.
right.
So I felt that was pretty interesting. Maybe
Yeah.
that's why I like to
Well,
dye my hair red.
yeah. Yep. Oh, yes. It's nighttime where you are, Flower Beauty. So leave some in the garden or in the wild. Yes, but not for ever. That's all. You know, like maybe for the day, because you don't want sour milk or a mess with ants. I don't know. That just to me looks like an ant attractor to have all
Right.
that honey out there. Yeah. Anyway,
Mm.
good. Maybe they like yogurt. Maybe they do iron fire a horse. Yeah, you might be right. Yes,
Oh my
yes, yes.
goodness.
Oh, you had an elemental visit last week.
That's
I love it.
right.
Yeah.
Jealous. I don't think
Yeah.
I think I've been too tired. Hey, Nee. I think
Uh-huh.
I've been too tired to recognize anything lately. But
So, yeah, you're just winding up the year. Your son
yeah,
graduated. I'm sure there's a lot
yeah.
going on. Yeah, yeah.
So next, I had to work a few days this week. Next week's my birthday on Tuesday.
That's right. That's what it is. I knew
The big
that.
6-0. And so I'll have to work
Congratulations.
2 days, but then I'll have 3 weeks off for summer. So
There
hopefully
you go. There you
get
go.
some
Wow. I hope
irons
you
in
have
the
some fun
fire.
plans.
And
Yeah. Yeah.
I really
That's
need to
awesome.
start drawing again. So there's something I want to do.
Yeah, you know, if you don't make a plan, the time just gets eaten up so fast. And I have to do that. I have to write things down that I want to accomplish, or I'll just sit and watch TV or something, and I'll think, what a
Yeah,
waste of time that
it
is,
is
you
a
know?
waste of time.
Yeah, it is a
So,
waste. Anyway, some more folks came in. We have
yeah.
Nancy, how are you? And Victoria. And we have Mary Thornberry. And Mary says, happy birthday to you. And so does Flower
Thank you.
and
Thank
Angela
you.
Hopkins and Garnet. Ahoy, hoy, hoy.
What's
It's
up,
nice to
hey,
see you.
Garnet?
Oh, it's
Oh,
great to see everybody. Yeah.
yeah.
Ginger walk the Fae. Hi, Barbara. It's nice to see you too. So in the we're doing 3-card pull for past, present, future. And then the next Ginger or I will gonna switch will be a fairy, just a short fairy card.
Just
So
like a day at the beach, we're gonna flop over, flip, flip, flip.
yes, don't want to get a sunburn only on one side.
Right.
Hi, Margot. It's nice to see you. Thank you for being here. So yes, if you're wanting a reading, simply put it in to the chat before, because eventually I'm going to have to cut it off. So if you really want one, yeah, you're forgetting to make the list. You have entered the 5 dementia, I think, the 5th dementia.
Now
Oh,
I by funny coincidence, I was making a to-do list and I thought I'm going to type it out. And the font I used, it ended up looking like I put ta-da list. And that's what I'm going to call it from now on, a ta-da list.
yes, ta-da! It's all done. That's awesome. I love, you just have to get what I have. I have one of these little, I think I got it on one of those cheap sites, but it's like a little wand. And,
Uh-huh.
ta-da. Oh, goodness.
Mm.
All righty then. So, yeah, we got, all right, Mary, you got terrible allergies today? I'm sorry, Mary. That's no good. Mangled Unicorn. Hi, Mystic Road. Oh, Garnet.
Oh,
Okay.
hello.
Angela. Wow. All right.
People.
Barbara. Margot
Mango
Lynn.
unicorn.
Mystic Road. All right. All right. So now you're not going to like this, everybody, but we got to close it because I've got 15
Already.
people. I've got 15 people. So, yeah,
Right.
I'm gonna say sorry about that, Chief. And if time permits, we could do one if something else is.
Yeah.
But let's see. I just don't like people to wait till the end and then we don't do it. I don't like to do
I
that.
just want to say, whoever's pressing the hearts, thank you. I love
I know
that.
I do too. Yeah, and you only see it if you're
On your
on
phone.
on your phone, right? Yeah. So thanks everybody. That's really nice. You saw an elemental with your eyes. The first time it was dark, so you couldn't see the body well. It was 2 inches long with large wings. I won. The sound that the wings made was unfamiliar. Ooh,
Ooh.
thanks, Kim. Cool.
Ooh.
That's really cool. All righty then. So we're going to start off with Nathan and then TW and Samantha. And as I get through going down the list, if you just make sure you tell us you're still here. So would you like to start with the 3? And I'll do the fairy this time.
Sure. Okay,
All right.
remind me, it's present energy, it's
Present. It's past, present, and future, really.
past, present, future.
Yeah.
Okay. Easy enough.
Easy enough.
All right. Then I don't need to write that down. All right,
Yeah.
who's first? I'm sorry, Nathan. Okay, give me a sip. I got some cinnamon tea here.
Mm-hmm.
I did put a little honey in it. It helps my throat.
Yeah.
All right, Nathan. So for the 3 questions, I am going all ocean for summer, beach-like summer. So let's go, Nathan. All right. Good to see you, Nathan. Okay.
Thanks, Nathan. Yeah.
So past energy. So let's see what has brought you to the current energy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it says potent passion, purpose and power. So this is your past energy. So that's, can we see that?
Pretty good. Looks very relaxing.
I mean, is it dark?
A little bit, but I can
lighten things up.
It's pretty good.
There we go. I'm so pale. Oh, there we go. That's much better. All right. So what has brought you to the present through your past right now? Your power, your purpose, it's your drive, it's your, I know that we keep going through these moments of lull, but it's our passion and it's knowing our purpose that propels us forward. So I see swans in this image. So it's just a reminder that you're walking through life in beauty and grace, whether you feel like it or not. Others see that in you. And then our present energy, we're going to an ocean deck here for the present energy here. Nathan. It says connect to source. Go within to discover what needs to be done. Create the shift required to attract what you want.
Oh, awesome. Yeah.
That's being in the energy of what you want, living as if you already have it. And if need be, write it down. And maybe start it like an intentions board or a, I don't like to call them, what did they used to call them? I haven't called them in so long. Vision board or whatever.
Vision board. Yeah.
An intention board, because intention seems to be more free flowing and relaxed and not, oh my God, I have to do this. So, and for your future here, we have a nice little thing.
Moving forward. There you go.
Moving forward. I love this card. I mean, I don't
Ooh,
love the image, but
right.
this is, seeing things from a different perspective. Coming forward is going to be a moment in time where you feel like time just stalls on you. And that's the time where universe is saying, because you won't slow down, we had to do something. So they caught you up in their net so that you can figure out your next steps and your next move for your purpose. Because here's that peer, ready for you to move on. It's you got to get your little mermaids in a row, so to speak. So you're going to be able to think clearer during this time, map out your quest during this time. So it's a great card to have. Actually, it's just a reminder that we need to slow down a little. All right, Nathan. Now Allie's going to do fairy
Yeah.
readings. Are you muted? Oh, there you go. I thought you were
I
muted.
got that. He says he's passionate about helping people and working on healing himself. That's awesome. Nathan, I love that. So it's
Yeah.
saying believe in magic. That's the fairy card for you. They want you to believe in the magic. And it says here, open your eyes, see the magic all around you. The fairy of the northern lights says you are a part of nature and you are magical as well. And of course, it's a magical time of the year. So it sounds to me like things are going to go well for you, Nathan. Thank you so much. All right. Hello, Paul Freed. How are you, dear? Welcome, everybody. I'm trying to say in the chat, welcome to you. And so anybody I missed, it wasn't intentional. All right. So we've got TW, and I'm pulling from actually 3 different decks because that's fun. All right. So what I have first for you is herb crafting, and I love this. These are the decks that are this from the Season of the Witch, and this is the Litha deck, and it says here, allow your roots to dive into the depths. Your spirit calls for grounding, and that makes a lot of sense when we're sitting or we're walking upon the land. It really grounds us and keeps us tethered to the earth. And then it says the second card is grounding. So, wow, you're supposed to ground doubly. You also could be finding that right now you either need the support or the stability of someone or something. And they're saying that grounding will help you find that. The final card is the future. And I have chaos. And I don't like to be the bearer of bad news for anybody, but I will say that we are still in the midst of chaos in this culture, whether or not you're here in the United States or in Canada, wherever you are. And it says, we'll get through this. Or if there is chaos in your life, you will get through this. So thank you. All right, Ginger.
All right, fairy reading. Fairy reading. Okay, I love this. This is the Warrior Fae, TW.
That's
Okay,
cute.
let me look at the image. Okay, so this is asking you. Okay, so this little Fae is being visited by a dragonfly who has a message for her. And this message is, no matter what, we can't get too complacent in these times. So you have to have that warrior heart. What are you willing to fight for? What are you willing to try to manifest for yourself? Because he's about wishes and everything, but just to let everyone know, we all still need to kind of be open and aware. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have soul awakening. You are quite irresistible when your mind and heart pulse in the same rhythm. Why spend your days fighting yourself? You have better things to do.
Oh, yeah. That's cool. I love that. Yeah. Very
So
nice.
there you go. There's your fairies.
So, hola, Bobby. It's nice to see you
Hola.
too.
Where is
Yeah.
he? Hello.
You're coming up, Flower Beauty. Hi, Gina. Samantha is next, and then we have Red Dragon, and then we have Flower Beauty. All right. So it's your turn for the 3 cards, and mine for the Fae cards. All right.
Okay. Okay. So present energy for Samantha. We have I'm sorry, the past is first. Okay, so, oh, I love this image. Okay, so what you've been working on leading you up to today is almost like a soul cleansing. And your guides want you to know that you've been protected from something. I don't know if you've had a near miss of something, but they just want you to know you are always loved and protected. So that's what that one is. And then your present energy. I can't get the cards separated. Oh, dancing in the rainbow. Break free from whatever you feel is holding you back. Express happiness and find out what you truly desire and go for that. Go for that.
Goodness. Isn't
And
that
I
beautiful?
love dolphin energy is about being playful, so and intuitive, playful and
That's
intuitive.
right.
So there's your present energy. And for what's coming, we have Samantha, I don't know if you're looking, but Two of Cups really is about the meeting of heart to heart. So it doesn't have to be a partner per se, a lover. It could be a good friend. It could be with yourself. So many of us need to fall in love with ourselves again. But this is about you being true to your heart and listen to your heart. What does it say to you? So there you go, Samantha.
I love that. And that song comes up, listen to your heart. It's cool. So your fairy card is temptation. And there's a sweet little fairy out there in the woods. And it says here, are you in denial about an unhealthy habit, perhaps one that makes you feel guilty? This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever its guise. So, yeah, I will admit myself that when I used to go out and eat a lot of candy, I would hide candy so nobody else knew I was eating a lot of candy, and that was my temptation. I don't do that anymore, but yeah. Anyway, it can be something that small. Can you hear me, Ginger? Okay, you were frozen there for a minute. All right.
Oh yeah, I'm looking on our. One of us keeps freezing.
Yeah.
Okay. Kim.
All right. So, Red Dragon Kim, I'm going to be giving you your 3 card, and then you'll get a fairy reading. All right. Ooh. All right. Okay. Oh, I love this. You got the light worker card, and it's beautiful. From the Litha deck. The Litha deck.
That's beautiful.
It says the transmutation of shadow is needed when seeking the light that guides you. But look at all the things she can see around her: birds, the sun, butterflies, flowers, and that's you. You are very astute as to finding things that are around you in your environment. And plant spirit is next, and it says growth, support, and interdependence. You may end up seeing something else within those little elemental walls. So plant spirit is next. That's your present. And the future, you got the authority card, and I love this because of the No Kings rallies we had last week, because there's a beautiful crown sitting on the throne.
That's cute.
But it says that you are the authority in your own life, and you wear the crown in the future, and to enjoy that elevation of your light worker status. So there you go. All right.
All right, fairy messages. Well, the Fae are definitely recognizing that strong person in you. This is a strength, and this is more of a, not a harpy. Anyways, either way, the symbolism in here is you getting in touch with that phoenix style energy, even though this isn't a phoenix, but that's the energy I'm getting in it. So you're going through another rebirth, another reemergence, and you're feeling an energetic pull. A true master knows that you create through actions. Do not hesitate when you feel energy pulling you. Follow it fearlessly and move worlds. So that goes perfect with this strength card here. So, yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm wondering if that other elemental that you say you couldn't recognize is an otherworldly elemental, as in the universe.
Yeah, elemental. Yeah, yeah. That wouldn't surprise me one bit.
Elemental. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Bobby, I see your message, and we're all sending you lots of good juju there. I'm not going to say why. Okay.
You house party.
Yeah, yeah. Red Dragon, you do chase lights. That's really cool. Happy birthday, Lorraine. We will fit you in. You may have to wait a little while, but happy 70th. I'm right behind you. Coming in the fall. Yeah. So, all right. So, Flower Beauty would love to know what's going to come this year. And I used to channel flower fairies in the past. I'd love a message from fairies. All right. So I will definitely do that. And Ginger will do the
I got your 3 card. Okay. Past energy. Okay. All right. So this was saying aligning with romance and true love. So I'm trying to figure out how that really plays out in your past. So have you recently met someone, or are you kind of dreaming of that one that got away, is what I'm wondering here. But the important keyword here is pure intentions. So in the past, know that whatever you've done, any kind of I wish I would have, or guilt, or any self-limiting belief, as long as you had the pure intention, that's very important, no matter what mistakes we make, you know.
Right.
Your present energy, gift of neutrality. Balance is at work in your life. Yin and yang are opposites in energy, but reside side by side to create the gift of neutrality. So just remember, and no matter what's going on around in the world, around your settings, stay neutral. It's very important right now to stay neutral and true to you could be true to your beliefs, but sometimes we need to keep our beliefs to ourselves.
Yeah.
I hate to say that, but
safer.
you know,
It's safer. Yeah.
Right now during these energies, during the summer, just play the neutral person. And what's coming? Oh, 6 of Cups. So what's coming your way is something's coming that will help you get in the energy of, let's say, your inner child, bringing your inner child out. Remember back when you were a child, what did you do that brought you joy, that made you smile, made you giggle? Try to bring some of that energy. Well, that energy actually is coming your way. This is the future. So it's very important to keep in touch with your inner child energy. And try to make every day as happy as you can.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, Flower Beauty, for you, because you wanted the fairy one, I pulled 2 cards. The first one I got was friendship. And I love this card. It's so beautiful. It's and it's what we really need right now. We all need a friend. It says fairies and humans need friends. Now is the time to seek out those who will support and encourage you on your journey to fulfill your dreams. Don't hang around anybody that's not being positive, I think it's saying. The second card I got was My Little Rosebud, and it's adorable. Look at this little baby that's in the rosebud. It says, do not allow other people's thinking to influence your own decisions. Realize that you have the power to do many things. And that really goes along with this other card. It's like you have friends and you need them and you love them. But, you know, their opinion is fine, but you don't have to take it according to this one. You make the choices, Flower. Yeah. Thank you. All right.
Can I make a quick comment? I've been waiting for Eleanor to be in a chat again. Eleanor,
Okay.
I feel bad because she was on the list one day and one night, and she thought she got dropped from the list, and she didn't see the cue that she was next and left. So
Oh,
I'm sorry
oh,
you didn't see next, and I
oh,
feel really bad. So
yeah.
um,
We'll
if
read her
it's
today. We'll read her
okay,
today.
perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We're
So.
doing shorter readings this way, I think, and it will
Yeah,
get
but
more done.
Ellen, make sure you come on the channel next time, and I'll make sure you're one of the first ones read when I'm hosting.
Awesome.
So
Awesome.
Polly's next.
Yes. And
Mhm.
hello, Amanda and Maureen. Welcome in. And Polly's next with the 3 card. All right. Let me pull your 3 cards, Polly.
Okay.
You're welcome, Flower Beauty. Thank you for being here. I know it's late there. Have a good rest. All right. Thank you, Polly. Let me tell you who's coming next so that Victoria will be next and then Mary Thornberry. Okay. Just letting you know what's coming up. All right. So, in the past, it says that you were perhaps a sun worshiper. It's the salute to the sun that you do when you're doing, isn't it yoga that they do the salute to the sun? I think so. But look at what else is on the card. There's a beautiful long-haired woman, and right above her head is a butterfly, and it says, "Praise the temple that carries your spirit. Support is needed." So I'm guessing that what it's saying is take better care of yourself. This body is your temple, and they want you to make sure that you take care of it and make it nurture it. The second card is Owl Spirit. That's the present time. It says observe, figure out the truth, and discern whether it's your truth or not your truth. And you get the owl. And I love that because you can make the owl can help you out with the wisdom. So the owl spirit is there waiting to help you out. And this will bring transcendence in the future for you. Oh my
There's that.
goodness, I love this. It's the phoenix. It's the phoenix that rises from the ashes. So yes, take good care of yourself and the rewards will be plenty for you.
Wow.
All right. Ginger?
Okay, fairies. Okay. First, the fairies are recognizing that you are the protector of the meek, the ones that need protecting, especially the bees. I don't know. The only thing I could figure out that I could do is be putting out more flowers for pollen for the poor bees, and I support them by drinking all their honey. But you're being recognized through the fake kingdom. What a protector you are of the meek, the small ones, and your other message is pure intention can open the doors in the universe and make the impossible possible. Believe deeply in your goodness and watch the magic happen. And I
Ooh, I
feel like
love
that's
that.
the Fae's reward for you being a mighty protector. Isn't that
That
beautiful?
that Faye is adorable. Oh my God. I
Mm.
love that. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you like those too, Polly. Thank you,
Yeah.
dear. All right, so we have Victoria,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
Mary, and then Mangled Unicorn, and then Garnet. All right.
All right. So Victoria, your past influences. The Transcendent Alchemist. This is
Ooh,
interesting. All
very
right.
nice.
This talks about you being a clairvoyant, you trusting in your intuition. Even if you don't know that if you're intuitive or not, when you have conversations with people, they really connect with what you're saying. And I feel like sometimes you channel when they're like, wow, how'd you come up with it? I feel like sometimes you channel your conversations with other people. And
Mm.
you're present. Ooh, love where you are. Use your sensitivity to know when to act. Connect your heart to your head to determine what you would like. So again, using your intuition, being in touch with that inner knowing, and but know and seeing in this clamshell, know that you have the protection around you. the divine universe. And then what is to come? What is to come for Victoria? Part away. Okay. All right. It's the Judgment card. This is about okay, I see some messages here. Judgment is about things equaling out for you. But I feel like sometimes when you think things aren't going your way, I think the universe is protecting you from something. So just be aware of that. But know that the universe is working for you. They're working the magic for you, and balance will soon come to you. So that's what I say. So
awesome.
Until then, go with the flow, Victoria.
Go with the flow is right. And what do I get? I get Twilight Magic for you, Victoria, from the Fae. It says, you may feel that you cannot move forward in life, but you are blessed. So move on with love. And look at the unicorn. I think Ginger, this goes along with Ginger's card really well. I think you are definitely a clairvoyant. And when that Judgment card came up, I thought, don't judge yourself too harshly. We do that. We say, I'm not as good as this person. Oh, don't do that, because they're saying you have the magic and you have it right there in your hand. So wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right. So for Margot Lynn, you wanted to see my tree. So excuse me for a second. Can you guys, well, I don't know if I can do this correctly. This is my tarot tree. And my tarot tree has hearts on it. It has lights on it. It's got a dragonfly on it. It's got my Freddie Mercury on it.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. And it's got laminated tarot cards. So it's not a Christmas tree. It's a tarot tree. But I don't know. I just wanted that. It's been my background for almost as long as I started. But
well, and it's a good idea to when you have a deck that you don't really use it anymore, but you don't want to throw it away.
Yeah.
Or do what Nancy did, Crohn's Intuition. She decoupaged a table using.
Well, yeah, it's the same idea. I just bought a laminator, and these could also be bookmarks.
There you go.
I could sell them as bookmarks. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, you love Freddie too?
Hi, Kiba.
Yeah, and so does Margot. Well, that's pretty cool. Hi, Kiba. Hi, Anita. Thanks, everybody. Thanks so much. Anita. Spot on. Well, good, Victoria. Yeah, the lights are fun because there's some lights that are in hearts, and some of them are just white. But yeah, I have a lot of fun with it. So thanks, everybody. I appreciate it. I have a lot of people say to me, why have you got a Christmas tree up? I'm like, no, it's not really. All right. So Mary, let's see what we got. Mary. Yeah. All right. So 3 cards.
Mary.
Sorry, your allergies are bad, Mary. Hopefully you'll get over that. And is it trees or is it flowers or what is it? Grasses?
Margot says she punts holes in her old cards and makes earrings.
Hey, there you go. Especially if you got the smaller ones, I imagine. Yeah, I love that. That's cool. Yeah, you can make a lot of things out of yeah. All right. Let's see. Make sure. So Mary, the first card I got is really cool. To me, it's cool. I hope you think so too. It's cloud scrying. So it's trying to look at the clouds and discern the images that may be there. And look, we've got a dove, we've got a fox, we've got a butterfly, we got an angel, all of those things. But it says, be still, for it is the art of patience that guidance is met with clarity. So it's wanting you to just sit in the power of nature. The second one is fire spirit. And it's a gorgeous orange color or reddish orange. It says here, passion, purification, and energy. And that's what you're sitting in right now, with that you would like to do something, but you don't maybe have that right now because you have your allergies. So what do they want you to do? They want you to heal. take an elixir, it says, maybe a shot of bourbon. I don't know. Whatever it is that makes you feel better. Yeah. Thanks, Mary.
Love it.
All right.
Okay. Fairy message for Mary. Okay. I'm going to read this. Okay. So it says, when you give of yourself freely, you expand your energy. If you only give to get, it will feel like a burden or drain, but be genuine and give from your heart. So remember to always give from your heart. And the other card was the dancer.
Oh my God, those cards are beautiful, Ginger. They really are.
Thank you. For me, this is the universe, the Fae recognizing that you recognize even the smallest things in nature. And this reminds me of a story when we first moved here. Our first fall, we've never had a fall where the leaves were blowing in the wind. And my son, Brendan, he's walking around the yard as we're raking, going, look at all the leaf feathers.
That's cute.
So this is just a reminder of the Fae knowing that you appreciate even the smallest things in life, in nature. And when you see that the leaves falling, you see that they're dancing, that they're not falling, but they're dancing and celebrating that they had they lived for a full season, and now they get to nurture the earth. So they dance happy. So dance happy, Mary.
Dance and be happy. Mary, I'm glad you met some new people from the No Kids demo. And, maybe you don't meet every Friday with them because you don't feel good, but you have somebody that has like mind, and everybody needs that. So that's great.
Oh, Amanda, daisies are my favorite. One of my favorites.
Yeah. I got a lot of them blossoming outside near the road. So they're just so beautiful. They just, All right. So Mangled Unicorn is next, then Garnet, then Angela Hudkins, then Margot Lynn. And I will tell you who's after that once we get there. Thank you, everybody.
All right. Past energy. Wait. Yes. Wait. Yes.
Three for you. Three for you this time.
Okay. Bountiful boundaries. It is safe to say no. Stand strong, but you put up a loving barrier. So what's happened in the past influencing energy is that you've learned your boundaries, and you felt comfortable knowing that you can say no and you're not going to lose a dear one. They understand that you have boundaries. It might sting at first when you tell people no, but then they respect you after.
Yeah.
Your present energy, cute. It says, take note. Your answers are being given to you. Quieted external voices and excessive noise will give you the chance to hear what is being offered. Okay, I'm sorry, quieting external voices and excessive noise. These are two selkies. They're having fun. So when we take time to slow down, see, they're having fun, but they're in the midst of chaos, but they forget to slow down and really listen. The ocean is speaking to them. What is it whispering to them? So we love play, and it is important to have fun, but it's also important for quiet time to listen to the messages from the universe. And then what is coming your way? Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune.
Ooh, that's a good one. Okay. Yeah.
This is a reminder that, remember, the wheel happens. Wheel happens, and so cycles. So remember, when times are good, be grateful for all the blessings and revel in your blessings and spread the happy energies. And when the wheel comes down to a more challenging time, those are the times that we quiet our mind, like this other card was saying. It's time to quiet and re-energize and reassess. So that's good when we have challenging time. Well, sometimes challenges aren't good, but it's a reminder to slow down and let's make plans for the future. So, awesome. But good fortune coming your way.
It is. I'm glad you're trying to stay in a gratitude mindset, and especially when things get tough. That's wonderful, Mango Unicorn. Well, they're saying you may remember at some point that somebody told you that you were wise beyond your years. You know, these little kids are like that. You could have been you, could have been somebody else, but you're still wise beyond your years because you're not that old. But it says here, now is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you if you have a challenge. So I love this. She's making her way into the forest, and she's got a beautiful bird that she's beckoning to, and you know she's got to help along the way, is what I see. So thank you so much. All right. All right.
That.
You only feel old if you have to get off the floor. Oh my God.
Exactly.
I haven't been able to get off the floor since I was probably in my 20s. So I totally get it.
I find myself, you know how they say as you get older, you kind of revert back to your child. I'm having to get up like a child when they're first learning how to get up and stand. Using whatever.
Roll over, get on your knees. Yes. Oh, funny. Oh, true. We can all relate, I think, to that. So thank you for the laugh. Yeah.
What the fake is going on for Garnet?
Mm-hmm. Ooh, Garnet, you got my favorite animal. Mm-hmm. All right, so I got the sun salutation for you too, and it's saying you're doing okay, but you need to take better care of yourself. Just take care of yourself. Make sure you get enough rest. Make sure you're nourished well and drinking a lot of water. Get out into the sun. You know, I almost think, you know, people got so paranoid about getting out into the sun after people got skin cancer and all that stuff. But we need to get out in the sun and have it on our skin at some point. Not just don't overdo it. That's all. The second one I get is the deer spirit, and I am surrounded here by beautiful deer, and I love deer. And the deer spirit says your awareness, your sensitivity, and your gentleness is what you sit in, Garnet. And that's a beautiful card. And I could say that's for a beautiful man. So thank you very much. That's lovely. And then you get the timeline. Ooh, enjoy the time you have, because look at all the different phases of the moon. Time goes really fast. And so they want us to sit in that and to remember that.
What's at the top of the goodness?
Oh, it's there's a clock behind it. There's a clock, a green clock.
Oh, okay.
And then all of these are different moon, different moon times. Yeah. Thanks, Garnet.
Yeah, moderation is key. I try to do, if I can, in the morning and get that sunrise. Well,
yep.
I figure that's the safest to get. Yeah. All right. Oh my gosh. Okay, Garnet. What the fay? You. All right. So you have some sort of, let's say, shedding of old energy happening or coming your way, if anything. So I love, it's the white boa, no less. And so white is about purity. And so it's shedding old limiting beliefs, shedding that sludge of the past years and going on to your next full year. It's you got a lot of ivy vines growing in like in an ancient, looks like a old cemetery. So bringing in the new along with the old, and there's some old we need to I honor old things. When I drive around, there's old buildings, and some of them are being. Oh, it is here. It is. I'm here this.
Yeah.
Morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's something about. I keep asking, why do you love those old derelict buildings? There's something about old buildings, old cemeteries.
It carries the energy of the past, and it's so it can be comforting in some ways.
Yeah. And then your message is stay true. The need for validations from others is an illusion. And I was just talking about self-limiting beliefs here. You are not responsible about how others perceive you, but it's your responsibility to stay true to yourself.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's
So
wonderful.
there you
You
go.
love ancient monuments? Oh,
I
yeah. Yeah.
do. Yeah.
I'm not a religious person, but I love the older cathedrals and churches because
Yeah.
there's such a sense of peace and the past when you walk in there, and the sacredness seems to envelop you. So yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Hello, Jen B. Maureen, you like them too? Yeah.
Hello.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Nancy. Thank you for yeah. Hi, Jackie Coons. Yeah.
Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
hi, Tanita. It's nice to see you too.
Does feel
Yeah.
calm.
Thanks everybody for being here. All right, the next person we have is Angela Hudkins, and then Margot Lynn, Barbara, and Mystic Road, then Lorraine Ellen. Okay? So,
Okay,
yeah.
perfect.
All right. We're going to be able to do everybody. That makes me
Oh,
happy.
awesome. Good. Okay. Angela. All right,
Mhm.
your past influences are okay. Salt in your hair, wild heart, uniqueness, some untamed energy. So, Angela,
Mm.
you wildfire, you. You know, it's funny. So my son Kyle, I love to have the windows. He doesn't like to have the windows down when we're driving, and
Mhm.
I'm like, oh my gosh, I just love the wind blowing in my hair.
Yeah.
It gets
Yeah.
tangled, yes, but it's such a aura cleansing thing, and it's almost like a little whisper kiss from nature, you know.
Yeah.
So this is about you. You do you. Basically, your
Yeah.
past influences have reflected on who you are today. So, being a little salt in the air, kind of wild child, has really helped shape you into the person you are today. And your present energy, for Angela, present energy, there we go. Okay. Says, see what you desire and move toward that goal. It is time to zero in on your purpose. Use your intuition and instincts to guide you for the optimal outcome. And I love this. We have sharks in this image.
Oh,
You know,
wow.
ever since straws came out when I was a little girl, I've had a
50 years ago. Yeah.
fascination. And the sharks, I swear, I call them sea puppies because
See, pup-
there's okay. I know some are dangerous, but the,
Mhm.
for the most part, they are so docile, and they move forward with the purpose and their instinct.
Mhm.
Okay, anyway,
Yeah.
your future coming your way. I love this. You have abundance coming your way, Angela. Perhaps with family get together. Hopefully this summer, maybe there's a summer reunion coming for you. If not, perhaps around Thanksgiving, dear ones are going to gather together. Even the dear ones who crossed over, they're
Oh.
there at your family gatherings. Even if a
Uh-huh.
family gathering is just you and one of your childs.
Yeah.
Family is just more than one
Family
person.
is family. That's right.
Even your
Hi,
family.
Liz. We'll see if we can get to you. We still got about 8 or 9 people in front of you. So if you want to hang out, we'll try to read for you. It's Angela, you need to follow your shining star. You're a shining star, no matter who you are. And it says here, follow your instincts and then be resolute in what you're doing, knowing that you are supported by the angels. I love the colors in this. So yeah. So there you go.
We're moving
Oh,
fast and furious today.
we are.
We are moving through everybody.
All right, Margot.
Hi, Marco.
Ginger will pull out the other cards and I'll pull out the first cards. Let's see what we got. Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Ooh, this is cool. All right, the first card you got is citrus fruits. And you know, this is my favorite time of the year because I like those cuties. Oh my God, I could eat a whole
Oh,
bag of those things. I love them. It says here, it's time to surrender to your unraveling. Allow the waking sight to expand and illuminate you. And that was in the past. So they're saying that's what you did. But they're still saying, eat the citrus fruits. The next one you get is the elephant spirit, who is beautiful. I love elephants. Oh my God. I just love them.
yeah.
Um, it's empathy, altruism, and community. So it's saying in the present time, being altruistic or kind to other people, having empathy for them, and being compassionate is all part of being in a spiritual community, which you are part of. So there you go. And you will then recognize in the future how interdependent we all are on each other. The bee follows the flower in order to make the nectar that makes the honey, and so on and so on. And it's not just people, it's all things on the earth are interconnected in some way. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Right. Okay. I love this. You wanted a message from the Fae, and you've got the Fae of Wonder. Look how cute
Ooh.
that is. You know me. I preach the inner child. If we are not in touch with that sense of wonder, we end up turning old. We get
Yeah.
bitter. Nothing's
Yeah.
new anymore. And
Mhm.
if you can go through each day looking at the new day, the new world each day, Fae of Wonder, I love that for you. And your
It
message
is. It's
says it's
beautiful.
coming. Hope is on the horizon. In the face of challenges, remember nothing lasts forever. Trust that the universe has good things in store for you. We have the cute little badger here.
Oh, it's cute. Yeah.
They're very resourceful and they're fierce when they need to be. But all they're
Okay.
doing is looking for sweetness of life. So
Uh-huh.
sweetness of life is coming, Margot.
That's awesome. Yeah. Thank you, Margot. All right.
Rabbits all week, she says.
I know. Right? I have them outside, but I also have an owl and I also have a woodpecker. And the woodpecker it was a riot because I have all these little sparrows that come to eat at my feeder. And then you get this big mahonchus woodpecker trying to eat. He's swinging on it, It's so funny. It was really funny.
Loving
Oh
it.
my goodness. I do love hearing him when he rat-a-tat-tat on the wood. It's so cute.
Right.
Oh, wow. Ooh, this is cards. All right. So the first card in the past, Barbara, you had was daisies. We were just talking about daisies. Amanda said she saw them. They grow wild and they're just so beautiful. It says there's a whisper of a glimpse of opportunities that will fill your life with joy. I don't know about you, but I love to go to farmers market in the summertime and get, fresh vegetables and things like that. And there's just something about the farmers market that, you bring your basket or you bring your bag with you and everybody has their dog. It's just, I love it. I love the atmosphere. The second thing you get is Raven Spirit, which is synchronicity, magic, and rebirth. So it's saying in your present moment, embrace the new. And since it's the first day of the summer, enjoy the beauty of the longest day of the year, knowing that you are moving towards new things. And
Beautiful card.
finally, I get structure. What's coming up in the ahead of you is structure. I don't know what kind of structure. Maybe they're just saying to you, maybe when we were talking earlier about writing things down that we want to accomplish, maybe they're just saying, make sure you have structure in some part of your life. So, all right.
I was just
And
reading Margot's energy. The badger
oh,
is her Leo dad's spirit animal.
oh, that's so nice to know.
Isn't that
Oh, I
neat?
love that. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Barbara. All right, your past influences. It says, interesting. Return of the Pearl. Past life remembrance. Familiarity. Okay.
Ooh.
So I don't know. Have you, Barbara, been having moments of deja vu? I would be curious to know.
Yeah.
So just know that our past life does influence our current life. And sometimes, and I've said this in lives before, when you go into meditation, call into that past life energy. What 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 knowledge that you had then can benefit you for today's energy. So
Mhm.
there's
Yeah.
that. Hey, look, scare bear.
Yeah. I
All right,
care, Bear.
present energy says look beyond the surface. Avoid becoming distracted by surface issues. Focus on the underlying motivation, cause, or the beauty in a situation. Seek ways to bring depth to your world. Beautiful.
Ooh.
And every time I have whale energy, it's about you have a voice that needs to be heard as well. Sing
Mhm.
your songs to the
You
world.
will.
That's whale energy for me.
I
And
love it.
then, okay, so what's coming your way? We have Page of Swords. So this is about possibly learning something new or having some new knowledge coming your way that's going to support you and your energy and being in alignment with your purpose. So look forward to something new. If you've been thinking about starting something new, this is the time. This is time to go with the flow for that energy, Barbara. So
And
there we go.
what do I get? I get divination. Move
Oh,
forward and
ooh.
and so read cards, do your pendulum, do whatever it is. It's saying that energy is surrounding you, but with the Fae, it's saying embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. And it says you have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. Boy, say that 3 times. Crystal clear clarity. There you go. All right. Oh, you're learning about your galactic history. Well, it's a good time to be doing that. That's
Ooh,
awesome, Barbara. Yeah,
there you go.
I love that. I love that. Yeah. Okay. I'm glad we're getting to read everybody today. Mystic
Yeah.
Road. I'm not 100% sure if you're here. I don't remember seeing you saying you are, if you would do that. Next, I have Lorraine, Ellen, and then Liz. All right.
Okay,
We'll
perfect.
still go ahead and read this though. Yeah.
Okay,
All right. So let's see.
Mystic Road.
Hopefully, hopefully she's here or he. Hi, Jules. Nice to see you.
Hey, Jules.
Ooh, how lovely. All right. The first card I get is roses. Roses. Isn't that wonderful? Okay. Are you Mystic Road, Lorraine? Oh no. I'm sorry. You're
No.
next. Okay. My mistake. The soft petal fell upon your
Mm.
flesh is ready to release her thorns. Ooh, that's the past influence for you, Mystic Road. The second one is butterfly spirit, lightness, metamorphosis, and trust. And it's really wonderful for the summer because that's when we see the most of them out there flying around and having a beautiful time of it. The last one I get is essence. You are the light. They want you to shine your light and move along the road and know that things are going to get better and, sit with it and enjoy it. Yeah, thank you.
Loving your cards, Allie.
Yes.
All right, Mystic Road. The first card. Do it reverse. Okay. You deserve to receive abundance at full capacity. Believe in your worth and trust that the universe is ready to deliver all that you desire. You have to open up to it. Be open and receptive to the divine energies, the abundance that flows around you. And your Fae, other Fae is Fae of innocence.
Ooh. Oh, that's
So
adorable. Marvelous.
again, your childlike energy. We were a little braver when we were younger and more innocent, and we were always protected, though.
Yep.
So know that moving forward, the Fae want to remind you, you are protected. And again, there seems to be an inner child theme here today.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
something that brings you joy. So that's what I have for you, Mr.
Beautiful.
Rose.
We were talking the other day about Chinese jump rope. Did you ever
Oh,
play
yes.
Chinese? I wish I had those elastics, and I would love to try that again.
Oh, I could never. I
Never
didn't have that
could.
kind
A
of
hula hoop.
agility.
I can't do the hula hoop anymore. Oh my God. I look
I know.
ridiculous.
I probably throw a hip out.
Uh-huh. I can't get the swing in, you know. Anyway, happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday
Lorraine.
to you.
Yes.
They say
I
it's
hope
your
you have
birthday.
marvelous year ahead. Keith's birthday was Wednesday, so he's in the 70 club, and there's a lot of us here that are close to that. Now, Ginger, she's starting her 60s next week, and we can tell her that it isn't that bad, Ginger. It isn't that bad.
Oh, I've been blessed. I have been blessed.
Uh-huh. Hmm.
Are you reading for Faye?
It's your turn to do the 3.
Oh, okay. I'm first. Okay. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
All
It's
right.
okay.
Future. I'm on her future right now. Future. Happy birthday, Lorraine. Okay. Let me peek her out here. Ooh. Oh, you got a wonderful birthday reading. All right. Your past influence, divine destiny. It has been written in the stars. So, this is about, you know what? And I'm going to go ahead and bring out your future with this one. It's the star card. Your future has been written in the stars. It's love, it's hope, it's healing. Your whole ancestry line is behind you, backing you in all your days of glory. So you've got that beautiful energy. Presently, so that was past and future, and says leaping through the air. I almost said year. A plan you have made is on track. If you're waiting to do something, get to work and stop putting off ideas or projects. So put out that first stepping stone. One stepping stone at a time. Work towards what you desire, what you love to do. And I want to say you need to go to the ocean.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
There's a calling there. I know I'm using ocean cards, but there was a distinctive calling for ocean.
Little water fun. Yeah. Yeah. Did you do all 3?
Yeah,
You
because I
did.
did.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
brought
that's right.
past and future because they were
Okay. All right.
talk about
And
full
I have
circle.
for you Earth Mother, the Earth Mother, and
Ooh.
I love the colors all around her. And I would say that the Earth Mother is a woman who knows what she wants, and knows she's been around long enough to be a wise sage and a wise woman. And it says here, allow your heart to propel you to greater things than you have ever known. Nothing better than that for you, Lorraine. You have a wonderful birthday. Yeah. You
What deck
just
is that
told a
from?
friend of yours you're going to start taking Fridays to go down to the Jersey Shore. That's
And
great.
I would be just fascinated to know if you actually see, not necessarily a flying fish, but see fish jumping out of the water. Make a wish. Make a wish.
Make a wish. That's right. So here's Ellen. She has a retirement idea that includes doing things that will help heal the earth. What do the Fae think of my ideas? All right. Let's see what Ginger and I come up with here.
Perfect. You're very welcome, Lorraine. Happy birthday.
Oh, I'm doing the 3 this time, aren't I?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
actually, I pulled. Okay, I'm just going to pull this because she wants to know from the Fae. All right. So I have angel with a flower garland. I love that. And
Ooh.
that's almost like being dressed up to go out. All right. It says, I'm the magic in your heart. Open your mind and listen and shine out to others around you. I would say that that's a yes. All right. The second one I get is new beginnings. Oh my goodness. There you go. And it says, the fairy godmother heralds the joyous news of a new baby or the birth of a cherished idea. There you go. So protect and nurture your ideas as you would a baby. All right. So you got that one. They said they're really appreciating your generosity in even thinking about this idea. They're saying all the gifts that you have that you can give to the earth are blessings. Oh my goodness. I got the chills. I think it's 3 yeses.
Oh. Okay, and so I love this. You have 3 little fairies. Right now is the time to balance everything you dream of with actions required to succeed. Be gentle. You are doing better than you know. So, and the fact that there's
Mm,
3 fairies here, I think what you might be doing is definitely something where people will follow you and want to help you and do as you do. So that's a wonderful collaboration kind of thing. And then you as well got the Fae of Wonder. And it's because of
ooh,
your love for nature and what you're trying to accomplish. I see much success. I mean, rabbits are
yeah,
about abundance and success.
they are.
So you're going to find much wonder and you're going to, I feel like you're going to surprise yourself and you will stand in your own success with that Fae of Wonder energy. So there you
Oh,
go.
I'm glad we got to review. Thank you
Oh,
for
I
being
hope it
patient
does
with us.
turn into a community.
Oh,
I mean,
let us
that would
know,
be
please.
awesome.
Yes,
That would
please
be
let us
awesome.
know. Yeah, we could find any excuse to come and meet some of our people. Hello, Rainwater. It's
Oh,
good to see you.
rainwater.
All right,
Oh,
so we have Liz, who just came back from a
yes.
CAT scan. Is it time for
I,
reading? I'm headed in the right direction. I'm twirling. I'm not sure from Gaia energies or my resistance. All right,
oh,
we'll see what comes up, Liz.
you're very
And don't
welcome.
ever worry about typos. Remember, I teach English students writing, and I see them all the time. I can read them.
Oh my
I
goodness. And Sonia's here, and I'm praying that our little sweet pea is doing well.
think she might have just dropped in and out, but if you are here, Sonia, just
Okay.
let us know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. All right.
All right, Liz. All right,
Oh,
past.
she is here. Oh, miracles happen. Oh, I am so, so glad, Sonia. Yes, yes. Thank you for letting us know. We've been praying for, and everybody just, yeah, I'm glad
Yeah.
your daughter and her friend uh,
Oh,
was divine intervention. It's
that's what I
unbelievable.
told her.
Yeah,
Divine
it's amazing.
intervention. It's not
That was
every day your
fantastic.
nurse friend comes over.
Comes over.
And, you know.
Yes, yes.
Um,
It does speak to a lot of us, though, that probably should take CPR classes anyway, because you
mm,
never know. Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You're the
My
3
turn.
card.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Liz. Okay, here we go. I don't know. Spell check and auto spell. They're demons together. I think sometimes.
Yeah,
I
they
think
can.
it's the universe's way of letting us giggle and have a laugh.
Really? Yeah.
Interesting. All right, your past influences. Um, that's funny. I'm getting. I sit here shuffling and shuffling. You also your past influences, salt in your hair. It's the
Yeah.
things you did growing up, and I'm feeling, especially during your teenage years. You know, we've all made our mistakes. We've had our adventures, and we should feel happy about these adventures and
Mhm.
the days gone wild, because that, I think, what fuels us of keeping that young youthful energy. This is current energy. You also got the gift of neutrality. So present energies is just
Mhm.
staying neutral right now.
Stay neutral.
You
Yeah,
know, set your
I agree.
boundaries, what you will and
Wow.
what you won't speak of. And you know, with this shell here, is the boundaries, but let your tentacles keep going and learning and reaching out, but play the neutral person if you can.
Yeah.
And then future, come here. These two came out together. I'll read them together. You got the moon and temperance together. So
Oh.
mysteries and well, the moon to me, same as temperance, it's the balance between yin and yang, light and dark, shadows and
Mhm.
illumination. So again, that neutral feeling, I feel like in coming up here, your future is about neutrality, about finding balance, and healing and exploring the mysteries, and shedding any kind of self-limiting beliefs. You got balance coming in,
Mhm.
Liz.
Yeah.
I combined Liz and Law.
Law.
So yeah. So yes, staying neutral, staying balanced, keeping
Yeah.
balance of mind, body, and spirit, Liz. You're doing
And
good.
what do I get with the fairy cards? It's amazing, Liz, what these cards
Yeah.
say. Says you're surrounded by rainbow spirit. And it says, when you feel anxious, you can ask for help from the energy source that is around you. So it's the land, it's the beauty of what's around you, but also here, because the second card is friendship. And so you came to the right place to maybe give you a little bit of a message so that you could just remember to stay neutral and wait until you hear from the results. Yeah. But we're always here for our community. So thank you, Liz. I hope things are good for you, my dear. Hello, Linda. It's nice to
Bye,
see you.
Sonia.
Yeah. We are done for the day.
Oh my
We
gosh.
managed to get through, I don't know, maybe 20 readings. We did fairly
Yeah,
well.
you
And
did.
I liked the flow of it. I hope I didn't blow
Yeah.
blow on too fast for you, but it's like boom, boom, boom. Got everybody read. Yeah.
It
Um,
went well. It flowed well.
yeah, it did flow
Yeah.
well.
So
So
happy
yes, so I
Tuesday.
want to just say happy blessed birthday because I won't be on with you next week. And congratulations, you're part of what they call the Red Hat Club, I believe it
There
is.
you
It's
go.
it's yeah, it's reaching a certain age and being able to
Well,
use
not only turning 6, I hit 800 subscribers
that's
last week. So
wonderful.
I'm gonna do some
Okay.
sort of celebratory thing here and there.
Yes. Yes.
Around my birthday. So we'll see. We'll
Uh-huh.
see.
That's wonderful. And helps me to remind everybody to please like and subscribe to Ginger Faye's channel. And thank you for all those on her channel and all of our
Thank you.
beautiful, wonderful
Yeah.
moderators that we have. And
Right.
we'll see you probably next month, a couple of weeks, something like that. And Ginger
Yep.
will be the hostess.
There you
So
go.
thank
Thank
you.
you for the birthday
Everybody have a
blessing.
beautiful solstice. Make sure you enjoy.
Take care of
Thank
you.
you so much. All right. Bye, everyone.